hear a lot these days about the benefits of locally sourced foods. Well, what about the benefits of locally sourced executive talent? Incoming GM CEO Mary Barra started as an intern at the company. Walmart's new CEO and international CEO are both insiders. This suggests that big companies may be increasingly looking within for C-suite talent. Joining us now with more is Jeff Hoffman, CEO of the executive staffing firm DHR International. Is this, Jeff, a trend that's going to pick up steam?
You know, I don't necessarily think it's a trend that we're seeing. I know we've had a couple high-profile placements lately that have been internal promotions, but when we conduct CEO searches, internal candidates are always part of the evaluation process, and we always look for, and what boards typically look for, is placing the best qualified candidate in the chair of the CEO vacancy. And oftentimes that can be internal, and more often than not, that actually is external.
More often than not, it's external. But if you look at the top, look at the Fortune 500, some of the top performing companies, whether it's stock value or revenues or sales, a lot of these companies have people that actually were interns. And I'm going to give you a couple of names and kind of, to drive the point home. Look at Ursula Burns. Ursula Burns was an intern at Xerox. Now she's the CEO. She was an intern back in 1980, 33 years at the company. Roger Goodell, he's the NFL commissioner. He was an intern, 31 years now. Don Thompson at McDonald's, 22 years. Rex Tillerson, ExxonMobil, 37 years. I mean, these are, again, some of the top companies in the world, and these are homegrown executives. Doesn't this kind of bring home the point that this is where companies like GM need to go?
Well, it really depends on the specific company situation and what the objectives are for the new CEO coming in. The names that you named in the companies and the organizations like the NFL are all fantastic organizations, and those are great success stories that they can tout to all their employees for career pathing. And certainly organizations like General Electric really prides itself on growing their talent internally. Right. But there might be market shifts and dynamics that require some outside thinking to come in and shake things up to a certain extent.
Let me tell you about something else. This is, and you've probably seen the survey, the Hay Group. The Hay Group actually did a survey and looked at the top companies. This is back in 2012. And what they found is that chief executives of the 20 of the world's most admired companies, most of those were homegrown talent. And when you're an executive search firm, I'm wondering if when companies are coming to you and they're looking externally, why they are looking externally, why they are not looking within the doors of their own company to build and grow the next CEO.
Well, it's really, everything is really specific to the individual company, as I said earlier, and what dynamics that company has going on internally. And there's certainly huge benefits to having an internal candidate take the CEO reins. I mean, they know the company intimately. Oftentimes they know the management team. There's not a risk in cultural assimilation for that executive coming in. They know the culture of the organization. They've been successful. That's why they've been there for 30 plus years. So there are huge benefits. And really every CEO search that we conduct, we look at a list and we have a slate of a couple internals to always match the external candidates. And It's really up to the board of directors to decide what they think is the best approach for their company moving forward.
I think Mary Barra has really, the glass ceiling was broken, and also in the industry, but also I think many companies are going to kind of reconsider going within for talent. Jeff Hoffman, Jeff, thank you very much. It's good to see you.
Thank you, Cheryl. Appreciate it.
All right, gasoline.